Okay, so still a little bored. Recorded a song on there. Well, cover. I was kind of bored, so I was like, I'm gonna do that. And then I thought, I'm a little more bored, so why not just chat, vent. Okay, so here's a couple things that just crossed my mind. One, okay, so I play the ukulele, right? And I'll grab it. Okay, right here. See, it's beautiful. It's Martin from I don't know what year. It's belonged to my grandfather. You can even look like right here, all the scratches he made. I mean, it's been used. It's really old, and I love it so much. I mean, even though it's fallen out of tune and everything, it's just it means a lot. It's my grandfather's. And then around the same time that Hawaiian barbecue started getting big, ukuleles came out of nowhere, and they were everywhere, and they were just like in all these songs of all these indie bands that I love, and I was like, that's weird and kind of crazy, and I love it, and I was kind of like, okay, that's cool. And then Hawaiian barbecue came out, and then I was like, okay, wait a minute, what's going on here? Because my grandparents have a restaurant, and so I was kind of like, that's fine and everything until I always tell people that we have a restaurant, and then they go, do you have Hawaiian barbecue? And I'm like, okay, firstly, stop stereotyping. Secondly, what does that even mean? Because most Hawaiian barbecue places I've been to, they have like teriyaki flavored things, and I mean, that's kind of what we have, except not really. I mean, it's more of like a Japanese fusion or something, you know, Korean, Chinese, a lot of things that use teriyaki sauce. And so I always get a little like, okay, well, yes and no, and they're like, oh, that's just great, and pineapple pizza, Hawaiian style with, I'm like, with Canadian bacon, like, I don't know if you guys checked the map lately, but Canada's kind of like all the way up here, and then Hawaii's like over here up in the waters and stuff, and I'm kind of like, okay, well, no, that doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't. But I don't know. That's what I was thinking and everything. So, order two. I'm just gonna spew off some thoughts because I got nothing better to do except sleep at like 1 in the morning. But who does that, right? College students now. Okay. Secondly, so my parents during Christmas, which was a really long time ago, but they got me this iPod. Really pretty. It's a pretty color, reflected in there a little bit. And mind you, I had like iPods so long ago, like 6 years ago maybe, and I had like so many of them, and they kept dying, and then I kept bringing them to the store, and then they magically come back to life. And I live in the Bay Area, and so apparently like Emeryville, where I live, it was built on like a Native American burial ground, and I don't think that's true. This isn't Pet Cemetery, but it was kind of funny, and I was like, that would make sense because everything comes back to life when you get into the store. And so after maybe like the fourth or fifth one, I decided, you know what? No, no more of this. This is BS. No, no more. I'm just gonna rock my CD player. And so I had a CD player from when I was 12, and I used it for years and years and years, and I would make myself mix CDs, and everybody was like, "You have money now. Like you have a job. Go out and buy yourself an iPod." And I'm like, I kind of like using a CD player, I mean, I could spend hella money on my huge headphones and everything, and I kind of like it. So, but then they gave me the iPod, and so I have to and use it. I mean, I can fit so much music. I don't have to carry around 15 blank like mix CDs in my bag. And the only thing about it is it makes me miss my CD player because I mean, it's like I don't know. It's like you put some songs on a mix and you just are forced to listen to that all the time every day, and everybody's like, well, you can do that with playlists, and I'm like, no, because I have music ADD and I have to keep changing because I'm like, I don't know, I have this playlist, but I'm gonna make this, I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna listen to this. I can't even sit in the car with people when we're playing music because I'm like, oh god, let me play this song, or oh man, let me play you this song, oh my god. And so it just makes me kind of sad. I kind of missed it, I miss my CD player. But I guess once you go iPod, you never go back bod. That didn't make sense. Anyhow, and then so that's one order of business. It just made me a little sad. And then number three, there was the third point I wanted to go off of. Um, no. Oh, okay, that's what it was. I was gonna talk about this whole touch tone phone thing. That I've been wanting to spew on this forever because everybody has one, and I don't have one, and I can't tell if I'm kind of jealous about having one, or if I really do hate them. Like I say, one, do I need all those applications? Like, no. Why do you need those? The people are like, you can check your email, and I'm like, you can go home and check your email. Right now, you're hanging out with me, or doing this, or at work, or something of that sort. And they're like, well, I can play games. I'm like, you can play games, then you can play Snake. Like back in the day when I had a Nokia phone, it was really big, and it was like this big, and you know the green screen, and it couldn't even fit in your pockets. So you had to carry it on your bag, and you didn't have unlimited texting at that point either. And so everybody has one, and I they freak me out. Actually, every time I try and use them, I just I just mess up, and I like open thing, and I get on the web, and I'm like, wait, no, this isn't what I wanted, and I can't open them on time, and when someone's calling me, and I'm like, oh god, please just open, please open, and then how do you hang up call? I don't know, and I want to open and text, but then you have to like touch text it, and that's just it's just too much work, you know. Even the keyboard phone that I have right now is too much work. It's like I want my flip phone back, you know. Even though the last one I had was so bad, and it just turned off if I texted too much, and it was awful. It was terrible. So yeah, that's what I covered today. I covered Hawaiian barbecue, my ukulele, cell phones, iPods, Native American burial grounds. It's pretty good for today. Okay, well, that's the end of the first one. Thanks for watching it if you are, because I don't know why you would be doing that. Thank you.